Hi Tom, so let's go with a quick concept here. The Amazing slider and the Nevo slider, it really depends on which one you want. What I'm going to suggest you do is just take a preview of the Amazing slider, the Nevo slider. Um, those are probably the two best ones when it comes just to displaying pictures and having a caption or something like that. And these can be placed within the body of the page without too much trouble. All right, I've just placed them in the head of these two example pages here. Now, let's say you want to add this to another page. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start by, we'll use the let's use the Nevo slider as an example. So we make a copy of the page, okay, and then we're going to move it into the same folder as whatever page we're copying it into. In this case, the Pages folder. All right. Now, this way we're going to grab some code from the Nevo slider, and we're going to paste it into the one column. All right, and the first piece of code that we're going to grab here is we're going to scroll on down, and right here is this include, and there's a bit of CSS right above it. Okay, and we have this Nevo slider background. The key thing here is this WebBot code and the style sheet link right above it. Okay, so I'm going to make sure there's nothing down at the bottom we need to add. No. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We're going to go into the one column. Let's go to the one column page. And I'm just going to switch to design view for a second here. Okay, now just as this lights up here, let's say we want it right under this title class right here. I'm just going to pop that open. Just put the cursor in this area here. Go to Code View, okay, and then your cursor will be blinking in the area. As a matter of fact, we can pretty much just paste the code right in there. And we can save. Now what's going to happen is let's just make sure that it shows up to start with. Then I'll show you how to make as many different versions of this as you need. Okay, so just F12 to preview, and there's the Nevo slider right there. And of course, that copy paste method, you can put it into anything. I'm just going to try and show you in a video demonstration here. The slider will resize to sort of fit whatever column or space is available. So if you put it into a 2 column, it'll be smaller and take up whatever available space there is. Okay, now, how do we have multiple versions of the Nevo slider? All we do is we go to our library folder, and we would create or go find the sliders, Nevo slider right there. And all we do is we copy and paste this page right here. Give it whatever name you want. We'll just make it simple, call it Nevo slider 2. Like that. And then we go over here and we change that to Nevo slider 2. Save, and you're done. Okay. Actually, this link right here, to make it a little bit more, we can just take it out of there now, and you can even put it right up here into the component style sheets. I would recommend we do that. If we're going to go to all the bother, we might as well. Okay, and then you would just open up your Nevo slider 2, and you would go and change this, update the images as you would the original Nevo slider, right? Also, you can link your pictures, right? You can just double click and or go to the code view, and right here in the pound, where the pound sign is, you can just put the name of your page, but you can also just hyperlink properties will link the image to a page, which it sounds like you may want to do, right? And what that'll do is that'll automatically pop the update the hyperlink for you. Okay, and of course whatever captions down below. Okay, so I'll give you that as a starter. Now if you want to, if it was a different slider, let me know. I'm not sure if that answers your questions. I hope it does. But I wasn't really sure which sliders, because there's some that work really well, like the Nevo slider, easy to put wherever you want it to go. The Amazing slider, same thing. The full screen slider, the parallax slider. So the full screen slider, full screen carousel, the parallax slider, the product carousel, those are all designed as full page sort of header type sliders, whereas the default slider, which is the Amazing slider, and the Nevo slider, those are more designed for anywhere in the page.